Welcome to Last Week in Warframe, a series where I keep you updated on the past week of Warframe by compiling all DE posts, news and announcements from Twitter, Reddit, external sources, the Warframe forums and even their live streams. So without further ado, let's go over these announcements and news from the 8th to the 14th of September. Starting this week's episode off, Hotfix 25.7.5 went live on PC, where it made tweaks to the lighting and emissives in the game's ship loading screen, updated reflections in Captura scenes, improved the Augur mod set's bonus so it now grants overshields up to the maximum amount of overshield. They toned down the brightness of Gauss's thermal sunder ability, updated the terminology for the damage types in Portuguese, and made it so operator ear accessories can be used when the Saturn VI mask is in its closed position. They also made the displayed optimizations and Shawson changes. The rest of the fixes from this hotfix are displayed on screen, and of course the patch notes are in the description alongside everything else that I mentioned here today. Now for console players, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch, update 25.7.4 has been sent in for certification, so you can expect it soon. I will release a patch note video for you guys just like I did with the previous update, but that will be out when it launches. Now this update will include Gauss, the Disruption Mode expansion, Harrow Deluxe, Look and Mod Link, the Shawson, the Community Contest Winner Cosmetics, the Rendering Changes, Bow Effect and Stat Updates, and more. And if you do want to read the patch notes before the launch, a link to each of the respected console notes are in the description. For PlayStation 4 players, we continue. You guys now have the ability to purchase the Renown Pack 17. It includes 170 Platinum, the Obsidian Samia Syandana, Obsidian Ephemera, and a 3-day Affinity and Credit Booster. Lastly, in regards to console players, Nintendo Switch users can purchase the Esteem Pack 3. That includes the Mag Opal skin, the Corinth Opal skin that comes with a weapon as well, 170 Platinum, and a 3-day Affinity and Credit Booster. Now, in an interview with Gamespark, Steve answered the following questions, some of which have been answered beforehand and we have covered them on the channel already, but please keep in mind this is translated through Google Translate, and this is due to the questions being asked at TennoVIP in Japan. The first question, is there a plan to introduce PvP to Railjacks? Steve, first PvE like the trailer. Next, we will consider the feedback from players after adding elements such as deployment on multiple ships and hijacking of enemy ships. I'm really happy with the arrival of Atlas Prime, but will there be a trailer similar to the one made by Prime in the past? Steve, we've been working on a new large content trailer lately, but I personally think we should be offering a Prime trailer. Are you struggling with future content such as Melee rework? Is there anything I should pay attention to? Steve, not only do you build weapons, but you also strengthen them, as in mod. So the hard part is getting new proximity mechanisms in place so that the previous mod configurations don't get revised downward, so that the hard work isn't wasted. The appeal is that it is speedy and powerful, and I hope you feel comfortable using it. What are your plans for future enhancements to the skin that are not part of Warframe itself? For example, you can change each part of your body, such as arms and legs, into different skins. Steve, skins and other elements we call FashionFrame, but the ability to modify Warframe, the incarnation of players, is of course important. While it's still a long way to go to get a per part skin, we are working on a system that allows you to individually set up plastic, metal, and other materials for each part of your body, such as your arms and legs. The Nintendo Switch version was released the other day, but will there be more platform support such as Google Stadia in the future? Steve, Google has a suggestion for Stadia. We don't have much data on demand for Stadia or streaming services, but we are positive. In addition, save sharing on a cross-platform basis and development for the next generation console are being carried out through the PC version, and development is being carried out in order to be able to support even more new platforms in the future. So that was from Gamespark's interview with DE Steve. Now we also need to thank Gamespark for releasing a HD version of the TennoVIP trailer and preview that they showed off, because we now have a HD preview of the upcoming Equinox Deluxe skin in-game, which was shown at the 20-second mark. You can see what it looks like up on screen, and the next Prime access that will be Atlas Prime. His visuals are as seen on screen, and he will be coming with Death Cube Prime, a Prime Syandana, the Tekao Prime, and possibly Prime Sentinel cosmetics if the wings on Deathcube aren't a part of his skin. Now this video also provided us a bit of new information on the release and rollout of Empyrean, aka Railjack. For those who missed the information, Empyrean will only launch with the Grineer portion of content first, so space and enemies. No Corpus at launch. Now this video announced that Digital Extremes will be releasing Empyrean content month after month and that it will release this year. The rest of the information has been known for some time, I've already covered it on the channel, but I will play it for you now.
Warframe's Empyrean update gives Tenno a tactical space experience that's distinctly Warframe. All the power you've earned in your arsenal, introduced to entirely new systems for you to master. Whether playing alone or with friends, mastering your Railjack awaits. Empyrean's first update begins in your dojo. Whether you're in a solo clan, or one of the largest clans like Warframe Japan IGA, you'll be introduced to the dry dock. You and your clan can come together to build this new room to house your own personal Railjack. Your Railjack is completely customizable, from appearance to weaponry. You'll prepare for all your missions in the dry dock, deciding how to upgrade and change your Railjack. You'll have endless utility and tactical choices to make. Empyrean will launch with you facing off against one of your oldest enemies, the Grineer. Brutal and dominating, the Grineer have a smothering presence throughout space in the Origin system. Once you've decided where to take your Railjack to face off against the Grineer, the strategy begins. You can enable and disable as many of your preparations as needed. From playing stealth to full-on assault. Mastering the piloting of your Railjack in its full flight freedom will be a key to success. Or becoming a natural on the side guns to help your pilot out. You'll be able to explore Grineer space, collecting new resources to make your Railjack stronger, faster, and more deadly along the way. We will be expanding Empyrean month after month with new content. You'll get your hands on Empyrean's first version this year. And what's this?
Now coming in a future update will be the contents of Tennogen Round 17. For operator cosmetics, there will be the Convolist Oculus and Uralist Oculus by Lucchino, the Vuoto Oculus by Oshimi, and the Jotunheim Spirit Ear Mask by MZ3. For the first time, players will also be able to acquire Tennogen Warframe chest pieces, those being the Diva chest armor by Lucchino, the Paxis chest armor by Malaya, and the Fenipak Grax chest armor by Favin. Now the following will be the Warframe skins and helmets coming. The Harrow Valus by Volbjorn, the Trinity Nightingale skin by Matzan4A1, Gara Rowan helmet by Hydroxate, the Ash Ryuga skin by Rekau, the Mirage Kuvail Jester skin and Ivara Kuvail Huntress skin by Ernix, the Baruch Grax and Wisp Grax by Favin, the Hazami Frost skin by Malaya, the Saren Ion skin by Yadis, the Namas Wisp alternate helmet by Frelling Hazmot, and the Loki Jotunheim skin by MZ3. Now for the Syandanas, there will be the Jotunheim cloak by MZ3 and the Paxis Syandana by Malaya. Lastly, there will be 4 new weapon skins coming in round 17, those being the Insidia sword skin by Hitsusan, the Lance Grax polearm skin, and the Whoosh Grax whip skin by Favin, and then to end it all, the cartoon Nakana skin by Void Punch. Moving on though, DE also released their plans for arbitrations in a forum post. These are not active in-game yet, but they will be coming soon. DE has acknowledged that unless you were playing excavation variants, arbitrations were too long for the reward after they read the feedback from previous reviews, and after they dug into the numbers. Excavation missions are now the baseline for length balancing, which means all missions, with the exception of excavation, will return to their normal rotation length. Which means survival will go back to every 5 minutes you'll get a reward and so on, but they did note that excavation drill timers will be reduced. Rotations will now be AABB, CC, and then C until you extract. Endo rewards will be reduced to roughly 75% of what they once were because, quote, you will be receiving rewards twice as often, end quote. Rare non-endo rewards are unchanged. Arbiter drones will have a chance to drop Vitus Essence when killed, and new rewards will be added to the rotation of rewards alongside Iatan sculptures and Endo. These rewards are new Warframe Arcanes, Aura mods, and Vitus Essence packs. For the Arcanes, they are, on rifle kill, melee damage will be increased for a number of seconds. On melee kill, rifle damage will be increased for a number of seconds. On pistol headshot, you will get ammo efficiency for a number of seconds. Upon getting 6 melee kills, you will heal your companion by an unknown amount, and on heavy weapon summon, you'll gain an unknown amount of armor for a number of seconds. Now the aura mods are verticality. It improves aim glide and reduces damage taken while airborne. Wicked strikes, which speeds up your charge strikes and increases your combo counter. Loyal herd increases companion HP and companion armor. Bloodletter will provide minus HP on kill for self and plus HP on kill for allies. And then bladed restraint is minus melee combo on self, but plus melee combo on allies. As I mentioned earlier, they will also add a bundle of 3 Vitus Essence into the drop table and Kuva into the Arbiter's offerings. They did end the post with the following announcement. Quote, these rotation changes also mean that Vitus Essence output from Arbitrations will be more than double what it is now. So twice as many wave rewards plus Vitus Essence from drones and other sources. The Vitus prices in our store were based on the current rate of acquisition, so I'm here to offer fair warning for our plans. When these arbitration reward changes go live, the price of goods in the Arbiter's reward manifest will increase by about 50%. And when the update is released, we will also run a script to increase players' existing Vitus stockpiles by an equivalent amount. If you add 2 Vitus before the update, you'll have 3 after. We are doing this so players who miss this announcement do not have their existing collections devalued as the store prices change. Since Vitus mission output is increasing by more than Vitus prices are, rewards from the store should be 20 to 30% faster to earn overall. As always, these plans are subject to change both before and after release, based on player feedback and usage statistics. So with the arbitration changes out of the way, Titania will be receiving a few buffs in an upcoming update. This was confirmed by DE Rebecca, where she said, all of her abilities will get a trim in animation time, and her 1, 2, and 3rd ability will be upper body only animations. More coming as well, such as higher razor fly capacity if tributes are active, Thorns getting a buff to include damage reduction, not just reflection, so stay tuned. Now we reach developer Twitter and Reddit posts. The first, we have DE KillerKarpFen addressing an inability to destroy a button during a Kuva Spy mission, saying he'll take a look when he returns from vacation, and then the final tweet was DE Steve saying, team is doing tool improvements to verify lighting tech changes. Should have done this sooner, where he showed off the 2 images that you're seeing on screen. Anyway, that does conclude this episode of Last Week in Warframe. If you found the video informative, make sure to leave a like. If you think I can improve upon the series in any way, shape or form outside of sharing my own opinion, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want the channel glyph, there are 15 codes per platform up on your screen. Chuck them into the promo code section on the Warframe website. You will get the glyph, but if someone has already redeemed one of those codes, you will not because it's a one-time use. And if you missed out on last week's episode, the annotation on your screen will take you right to it. It shows off DE's current work on the Vauban rework. So if you want to check that out, once again, annotation on your screen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.